TheFullDollar.com. It is 14 minutes now in front of the hour on This Weekend. Coming up next, breaking news, people still use paper maps. Today's horoscope brought to you by Geico.
Capricorn, today is a perfect day for romance and fun-filled activities with your partner. And by fun-filled activities, we mean shopping for car insurance. Luckily, you'll find that switching to Geico could save you hundreds of dollars a year. You'll keep this day of romance going at the hardware store by arguing for half an hour over the color of your backsplash. Love is indeed in the air, Capricorn.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Family is big around here. We're family-owned, family-operated, family-managed. And that means legacy. That means dependability. That means using Grainger. With over 1.5 million products and knowledgeable product experts, Grainger has whatever we need. And with same-day pickup and next-day delivery options, they have it whenever we need it. For over 90 years, businesses like ours have trusted Grainger. Because, like family, Grainger's got our back. Call, click Grainger.com, or stop by to see for yourself. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Infectious diseases spread by pests like malaria, Zika, and Chagas disease are causing a worldwide health crisis. Fortunately, here at home, we don't face the same level of threat, but we shouldn't let our guard down. Mosquito-borne diseases like West Nile virus and Zika are impacting communities across the U.S., and Lyme disease spread by ticks is on the rise. Whether around the world or just around the block, get the facts you need to protect your family at pestworld.org. A public service message from the National Pest Management Association. Chloe, put your helmet on.
Okay, Dad. You work hard to protect your family, but some risks are easy to miss. Mosquito bites can spread germs that cause West Nile virus or Zika virus. Cockroaches leave behind bacteria, as well as allergens that can trigger asthma attacks. Stinging insects send more than 500,000 people to the emergency room every year. Common pests can threaten our health. Learn how to protect your family at pestworld.org. A public service message from the National Pest Management Association and CDC. Wildlife poaching doesn't just happen in faraway places. It's a crime committed against countless wild animals all around you. Poachers don't care about hunting seasons, endangered species, or even the safety of other humans. The Humane Society Wildlife Land Trust, which protects wild animals through habitat preservation and by confronting cruelty, needs your help. Learn your state's wildlife laws, so when you witness a crime against a wild animal, you can report it immediately. Help protect wildlife at wildlifelandtrust.org.
It never hurts to do small acts of kindness with great love. And while that vehicle you don't drive anymore is not necessarily a small thing, it's donated to the National Federation of the Blind. Just imagine the blessing your donation could be to others. Plus, it's easy to do. Just call 866-282-7327. Or if you know a blind person who needs help, please email nfb@nfb.org. Remember, a little bit goes a long way.
San Diego's station for local news. News Radio 600, Kogo. Expert insight, world-class reporting. You're listening to America's First News. This Weekend with Gordon Deal.
Thanks for spending time with us. Even if everything navigation is pointing in the direction of GPS, you'll never tear some folks away from their paper maps. Sales of the old school maps are actually on the rise. U.S. sales of print maps and road atlases have had a 5-year compound annual growth rate of 10%. With Google Maps, Apple Maps, and Waze seemingly growing by leaps and bounds, why would paper still sell? We're joined now by Ed Baig, technology writer at USA Today. Ed, paper maps, really?
Paper maps typically won't steer you in the wrong direction. Not that we don't all love GPS. Paper maps don't run out of battery. And people like the fact that, a paper map, you lay it on a table flat, and it just gives you a perspective.
What's up?
Lower your back windows for me. How you doing today?
Good, you?
Good. All right, have a good one.
either fall short or, again, you won't want in for that backup.
Who still makes paper maps, by the way? And do you have to be selling something else in your store in order to make a profit?
Actually, a lot of people still sell paper maps, and surprisingly, you know, I talked to the Rand McNallys of the world, and they've seen an uptick in sales. We talked to some analysts who said that year-over-year sales for paper maps and atlases are actually still on the rise. I talked to a guy who owns a place called the Map Shop, which is down in Charlotte, North Carolina. They've actually expanded their retail presence. Now, part let's do some manufacturing of kind of these three-dimensional raised maps. But business is still, you know, they're still doing well, although the owner told me, you know, we can't go a day where somebody will walk in and say, you guys are still in business?
Well, we're speaking with Ed Baig, tech columnist at USA Today. He's written a fun piece entitled Move Aside, Google Maps, Apple Maps, and GPS, Why People Still Love Their Paper Maps. All right, so that said, as you point out, these popular apps are upgrading. What's going on?
Yeah, Apple has just come out with a new version of Apple Maps. It focuses, by the way, a lot on privacy, because that's another thing, you know, a paper map's not going to track you. You know, but Apple is insisting that they have very strong privacy controls in there. Google does track you to some degree, although there's something called incognito mode, which you can enable to also, you know, implement some privacy protections there. But both Google Maps and Apple Maps are constantly upgrading and trying to make the experience better, which I think for the most part they have.
The stories of people driving into lakes seem to be falling off. It's not the same it was.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. I remember driving, this is some time ago, but driving on the Upper West Side of Manhattan and looking for a gas station, and the GPS basically said, oh, there's one nearby in New Jersey. What they didn't factor in was nearby was, you know, across the river. Right. But, you know, it's gotten a lot better since those days, to be fair.
Ed Baig, technology writer at USA Today. It is 6 minutes now in front of the hour on This Weekend. Coming up next, why a World War II vet has been flooded with tens of thousands of Valentine's Day cards.
If you're worried about your cholesterol, hear how others are taking charge with garlic.
My doctor said my cholesterol was borderline, but I've been taking garlic, and it worked.
I've been taking garlic for years.
My pharmacist recommended garlic. He said there's an ingredient in garlic that helps maintain healthy cholesterol.
I take garlic every day. No garlic breath. Lots of people like you are choosing garlic to help maintain a healthy cholesterol. Garlic is cholesterol's natural enemy. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
ADP isn't just in the payroll business. We're in the people business, helping companies find them, train them, and empower them by clearing the way for them to do their best work.